Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Before we begin, please do like and subscribe. You're all absolute legends. And without further ado, let's take a look at the charts. As you can see, we are looking at Ethereum here, and as we can see, I've got my Fibonacci pulled from the top of the previous bull market down to the current low of the bear market here. We can see obviously these Fibonacci levels getting fairly well respected from what we can see on the charts here. Very nice moves for Ethereum recently as well. Obviously ever since the start of the new year, we've had a very nice bullish move for Ethereum. Just like we have for Bitcoin. If you take a quick look at the Bitcoin chart here, you can see there's a pretty high correlation in terms of chart pattern. Very simply, since the start of the year here, we've had this big 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of push to the upside in terms of, you know, a nice little uptrend that we have seen. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of push also for Ethereum happening right now. Also something very interesting with Ethereum here as well. You can pretty much see that we've basically, in my opinion, broken out of this bear market resistance, just like we did with Bitcoin. Basically since the start of the year as well, we've pretty much doubled in price up to around 2,000, what is this, $2,150-ish here. You can see getting kind of stuck under that 0.50 Fibonacci level, but really just playing the Fibonacci levels very nicely indeed. If you look at how Ethereum has been performing over the past year, really we've just kind of been in a fairly big sort of range with a few deviations, you could say, potentially. But really looking like Ethereum was, you know, when we had that big collapse last year, we came down, consolidated nicely, came back up here all the way up, but unfortunately kind of got stuck under the front run of the 0.50 Fibonacci level here. We came back down, chopped in and around that 0.23 Fibonacci here. One last little push to the upside to retest that 0.38 Fibonacci here, where we did get, you know, stuck under. Then immediately after this, the FTX collapse happened, where we did see ourselves come down, wipe out a bunch of liquidity underneath this area here. You can see we got stuck under the 0.23 Fibonacci a few times here. We were consolidating, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Obviously, Bitcoin at around 15k at this time, and everyone was freaking out. But we were getting horribly overextended to the downside, weren't we? And you can see here, the RSI, after this push to the downside, there was no reason to suggest that we would be going lower from what I could see on the chart. And you can see back here, we were way more overextended to the downside in terms of strength than we were on the FTX collapse here. And then after that, obviously, you can see what's happened now. We've pushed all the way up to the upside here. Got stuck under the 0.38 a few times here. So we rolled over, cooled off a little bit because we did have a very large push here on the RSI, as you can see. With lots of, well, I say lots. We had a decent amount of volume in this area here. Probably a little bit more volume than we did on the trickle down of this bear market here. Obviously, a huge amount of volume in this area with the collapse that we saw last year. But basically what's happened here is we've had, you know, run up to the 0.38, got a bit overextended, come back down, retest a previous key area, which was this area here. You can see previous level of resistance flipped into support here. A nice push back. You can see pretty much back testing this previous area of resistance here. A nice back test, and then huge push to the upside, breakout back test of the 0.38, run up to the 0.50 here, and then right now having a correction and basically consolidation. Nice little bit of consolidation and structure being formed in this area here. You can see it's just another break up, and now back testing this previous level of resistance. So Ethereum looking pretty juicy, if I'm being completely honest. Nice clean break of that bear market resistance here. So, and also this nice uptrend that we're in. We could easily see ourselves coming back down. I probably think maybe back down to the 0.38 here, because we have been playing these Fibonacci levels nicely, haven't we? I'd probably be looking to take a long position here if we got back down to this area. But really, as with all cryptos right now, waiting and seeing what's going to happen next. I do think it's probably more likely that we see a little bit more of a retracement, with Bitcoin looking like it might be about to have a retracement as well. Obviously, Bitcoin leads the market. And if we do see ourselves doing something like this, back down to an area here, and then getting a bounce, Ethereum will probably follow suit in a similar way. Highly correlated, we'll see. But as always, guys, that is really it for today. Just waiting and seeing what's going to happen with Ethereum, just like a lot of cryptos. But I do think we're probably going to see a push to the upside over the next few months again, maybe after a bit of a retracement here to maybe retest the 0.38. So as always, please do like and subscribe, get involved in the YouTube memberships as well, and I will see you in the next video.